Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Everything is Embarrassing. I'm your host, Cesar, and today I'm joined by my friend Liz.
Hi, guys.
I'm going to just give a quick little introduction to the podcast. It's not going to be anything too informative. Don't expect to be educated. Don't expect anything crazy. We're literally just here to have some good laughs, just a good time. You might learn something every once in a while, but I wouldn't count on it. But Liz, how did we meet? Do you remember?
Not exactly, but middle school.
Middle school? Or high school? I remember we knew each other in middle school?
Yeah.
But did we know each other?
We were acquaintances, but I guess we didn't start hanging out till like high school.
Okay, yeah.
Because I remember seeing you in middle school a lot.
Honestly, I don't remember you from middle school. Because we didn't have any classes together.
Yeah, we fucking did.
What classes?
We had Spenlow's class.
I swear, I just remember. What the fuck? I kind of remember.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Wait.
But I swear we did.
I don't know, because the only people... Did we talk in Spenlow's class, though?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Because I just remember, like, Rocio and Miranda and Spenlow. And then, like, Gabby. Was Gabby in that class with you?
I don't know.
Maybe you had her for a different period because we would always go visit her class.
Oh, then maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
no,
not.
girl, but I don't know.
Because I feel like the first time I, like, really met you, we, like, started, like, becoming friends was in high school.
High school for sure.
But
But we've known of each other.
Well,
not you. It's one-sided. No, you're not knowing me in middle school. What the heck?
Dude, I forgot.
Because I remember you dating, what's her name in middle school? I'm just like, I was just quiet like that. Like, I was
yeah.
Low-key.
I don't know.
But yeah, high school, I think we just hung around the same friend group. And I think that's just like how we met.
I just remember it was mostly, we really started talking in gym. Because it was like me, you, Nevaeh, and Karen. I think that was our group.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we just like, I don't know, from there we just became friends. And we would hang out like outside of that.
Like lunch. We did hang out in Nevaeh a lot. I remember that.
But like it's been like, what was that? Was that like freshman year?
Yeah, it was.
Or sophomore year?
It was freshman.
So it's been like 8 years then. So we've known each other for a while.
Ew, that's crazy.
You longer than me, but...
you maybe like 11 years. Ew,
but,
8 years sounds crazy though. But we did graduate from high school like what?
4 years ago?
Yeah.
5. Bro, it's 2025.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I know. But
yeah,
that's how we just started hanging out every day.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been friends since then. We kind of had like a little break where we like didn't talk for a while. Or I guess not didn't talk, but we just like every once in a while would be like, hey.
Yeah, it was just really more of like.
And it wasn't until like maybe like a year ago where we like started hanging out.
Yeah.
Like more like after high school. Because I feel after high school I stopped talking to a bunch of people.
Same.
Especially because it was like during COVID.
Yeah, we all went mute.
Yeah. We all became.
Yeah, that's
what is it called? We became homebodies.
That's my tick right now, mute.
Mute. You have said that a couple of times.
Really? Okay. But wait, how did we start talking again recently?
It was. I think I just like reached out.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I was like sad.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should, because it was a couple of times where we would be like, we should hang out again, but then we never would.
Why'd I get trauma the way you texted me?
Because you were like, she's just gonna cancel. We're just never gonna hang out again, or what?
No, like I got trauma because I was like, this is like so out of the blue.
Oh.
Like I thought you were gonna tell me some like shit or something.
Yeah.
Not like shit about me, but some shit about like some shit.
Yeah. But no, I was just like sad, and I was like, we should hang out, and we did, and now we're here. Plus, we see each other a lot now because we both go to the same school now, and then so yeah, it's
just
fun.
Nice though. It feels good.
It is.
Like, I don't even be chatting with people like that from high school, but I'm all the real ones. If you know, you know. I'm just kidding. But it feels good, though, because we get to, like, talk about shit, like, from back then.
Yeah. It's like we're all, I don't know. We're, like, old. We're, like, back when we were young.
And, yeah, we're not even old, though.
Not even. Other than, I do feel, I don't know. I feel old. I feel, like, elderly, but that's a topic for another episode. But I just feel like, I don't know. I have, like, I don't know. I just feel.
Were you going to say old people syndrome?
No, but maybe. I gotta look into that. Is that a thing?
It sounds like something.
Old people syndrome.
You just like think you're like old.
Yeah, maybe. But we're gonna get into the first topic now, and it's well, honestly, you kind of came out to me like when we started hanging out, because I don't think I knew that you like were into girls until I think I kind of knew, but I think you were like, yeah, I have a girlfriend now.
Just
when we started talking, yeah. Because I think I missed that part where you were like, because when did you come out to your family and stuff?
I came out to my family, well, per se, like mom, I guess. I came out to her like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it was just like a fucking like silly little drunk night.
Yeah.
But like I feel like my family though, like my sister and them, they've always kind of known.
Yeah. Same. Literally when I think I came out like around like 2022. Mm-hmm. Is that when you kind of that was like 2-3 years ago? And I remember it was because I went like on my first date with like a guy, like actual date.
Yeah.
And I was just excited, and I came home and then I told my mom, I was like, I went on a date.
Wait, that's
cute.
You never told me that, bro.
I didn't. Well, I'm telling you now. Oh. I was just like, I went on a date. She was like, with who? And I was like, someone. And she was like, what's their name? And I was like, well, it's a boy. And then she was like, I don't know. I think I might have like cried, but then like she was just like, she knew. She literally told her. She was like, yeah, I knew. She was like, I was just waiting for you to tell me.
No, bro, like parents know. I feel like they know.
Even my dad told me, but I came out to him more recently. And I don't know. I guess I'm kind of dumb because I was like, my dad doesn't know. I was like, I'm so straight around him. But then like, even like with my siblings, like all my siblings over at my dad's knew. And then like, but with my dad's, it was like a little more traumatizing because it was like, because he was like really religious, or he is still. And like, this was like literally like a year ago, like almost like, it's almost like the 1 year anniversary of like when I told him. It was, yeah. But it was like, I was telling him something and it kind of like, I wasn't planning on telling him, but I had to tell him just to tell him something else.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he kind of like, he triggered me because he was all like, he started talking about how like, he was like, son, I want you to like start going to church. And like, I've always thought you needed more of God in your life. And I was like pissed and we kind of started fighting. And then what triggered me even more was like, I kind of like left and then he came back like 20 minutes later and he was like, he gave me a hug and everything. And I was like, oh, this is cool, I guess.
But it's like, then, you just give me all that trauma.
Yeah,
like...
and because my stepmom was in the car too, and she was like telling him to stop. She was like, Ruben, calmate. And I was like, but yeah, so that kind of made me feel better that she was kind of like, because I thought she was going to be the one that was like, because I feel like she's a little more religious, and I thought she was going to be the one that was like, can get out of the car.
Yeah. Oh,
if
wow.
Sorry, I just realized I cussed, and I was like, I'm going to have to figure out how to cut that.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
No, I cussed throughout the whole thing.
I haven't
Sorry,
noticed.
Guys, I have a cussing problem. Like, it's bad, actually.
It's an addiction. Cussing is fun.
It's not fun.
But
it is. It just adds a little...
character.
It adds a little more excitement, adrenaline in the topic.
Yeah. It's like, we shouldn't be doing this. But wait, hold on. Because he... Where was I? He came back, and then he was all like... I was going to bring you a Bible, but Michael's was sold out of them. So that kind of like pissed me off, but like we're like cool. I don't really talk to him about stuff like that, but I do with my mom because she's like cool with it. Even like my siblings, even my brother was like, I think I told them after my mom, but they were also like, yeah, we knew. And I knew my brother was gonna be okay with it because he would like, you remember, did you ever watch Love, Simon?
No, I've never seen that movie.
So it's like, you know what it's about though, right?
It's like a guy with like,
yeah. So I remember I had that movie and I bought it, and then my brother started asking me to like watch it, and then like I kept on being like, yeah, another day, and then I was like, I slowly started to be like, it's about like two boys that like each other, right? And then he was like, yeah, that's okay. And then I was like, that kind of made me like, I thought he would be like, oh, that's gross, I don't want to watch it anymore. But then he did, and he watched it by himself too. I just gave him the DVD, and then he watched it, and he was like, yeah, I liked it.
Cute.
And like, yeah, but what were you gonna say before I interrupted you?
I don't know.
No.
My memory. But I guess like coming out to myself though, because I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a little homophobic to myself in high school.
Yeah.
And girl, everyone that I tell to this day, like they're like, dude, like the freaking closet was glass, like. But I'm like, bro, what? Like, I don't. Well, like I said, like I didn't really like fully, I guess, come out to myself till like after high school.
Yeah.
And this was when like I had met a girl where I worked at, and I'm always kind of like so friendly with people anyways.
Yeah.
But with her, it just felt different. She would match my energy. And so we would like go back and forth, and then it just got, next thing I know, like literally like I'd be falling in love. Like she's the reason why I came out to my mom, because I was like, this is not like, the situation just wasn't great in the moment.
Yeah. And
it was confusing the heck out of me bad, because I was like, wait, am I even like supposed, like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
So it honestly did trigger me hella, because I didn't know what to do with my life. Like I was going through a spiral, and it was during 2020, 2021. So, but that's when it like for sure was like, yeah, I like girls. Like I'm really into them.
Did you have like crushes when you were young? Like, I don't know, because for me, I feel like I've had crushes ever since like my first crush that I remember, that was like in 2nd grade. But like I feel like I've always known.
I think.
Or did you
maybe.
or do you think you knew and you just like kind of like held it
I
back?
think I knew, or I thought that girls were like really pretty, or like I think I would like notice features on them that were like, wow, like I like that. Like, not to sound weird or anything, but like I noticed like a girl's like eyes or their lips, like like I used to share my chapsticks with girls in elementary.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like, or like, I'm like, yeah, girl, like here. No, and I used to, like, I mentioned this before, like, I just got so jealous bad when it came to my friend group, like my girl bestie. Like, I was like, no one else can have your attention, just me.
You thought it was just like,
like maybe that was just like
friend.
a little like, yeah. Or like me and my best friend like kissed in the 3rd grade or 4th grade.
Yeah.
By an accident. Like, I'm not how you kiss on the lips on accident, girl. No, we were like standing in line, like waiting to go somewhere. Like, you know, you had to line up.
Yeah.
And we were just messing around. And I like turned my head like to face towards her because we weren't looking at each other.
Yeah.
And she also was turning her head to look at me. And our lips touched. And we look at each other, and I was like, we just started laughing. But I know my ass felt a little spark or something in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. But yeah, and even then, like, I told, just as recently, like, the past couple of years, I learned to stop being, like, jealous.
Yeah.
And, oh my God,
me, dude.
Gave me peace of mind. Like, actually, though, like, the way I used to be is crazy. Like, I'm not jealous. Like, bad crazy.
That's probably like me. Honestly, I need to work on that because I get jealous with people I don't even know.
What do you mean?
Like, I'll just have like a crush and they don't even know me. And I'll be like pissed off like when I find out they have like they have a girlfriend. They're
in a relationship of 10 plus years and you're like, how could you do this? Like, I'm pissed. Like, they don't even know you.
But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I'm just really jealous like that. Especially like, not in my relationship. I think it like because I've had like one serious relationship. And I think, like, in there, it wasn't more jealous. It was more, like, just, I guess, insecure.
Yeah.
But.
And that's honestly where it stems from.
Yeah.
But when did you, like, know you're, like, for sure, like, okay?
Like okay with it?
Came to terms with you, like, yourself.
It was 2018. I remember, like, 2018.
Did you just say that, like, for funsies?
That? You don't remember? No, because I remember that was a thing. That was
I thought you just said that to be like funny, like 2018.
That was a thing. Maybe just like with the people I listen, because you know Haley Kiyoko?
Yes.
She was like, she had a whole thing, and then she was like, it's 2018, it's the year for the gays, and that's also the year where like Troye Sivan released an album. There was just like a lot of like gay things going on. I feel like that's when like Love Simon
Take Us
came out.
Back.
So it was like really gay. But I remember it was literally my birthday. And it was, wait, was it? It was either my birthday or the day before my birthday. But I remember, I think it was my birthday actually. Because I think she released her album, Expectations, the day after my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But then since we're in Colorado, the albums drop at 10. So I listened to it. And I remember I was just like playing Minecraft. I had like both my earbuds in. I was like fully immersed. And I was like, when I listened to an album for the first time, I just hit play and I listened to it all the way through.
Yeah.
Like no pausing, no skipping or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just remember I don't know, I just fell in love with the album and it kind of made me feel like, I don't know, okay, because she's very like open and she's very like, yeah, I'm like, this is me, like take it or leave it.
Mm-hmm.
She talks about like the struggles too, like even with like she has a song called Sleepover. She has a crush on her friend, but she knows that like she's straight, so it's obviously like, and I felt especially like at the time like in high school, like when I didn't really know too many other gay people.
Yeah.
Like every guy I liked was like straight. Like really related to that. And I think like after
Honestly,
that night.
Yeah, in high school, sorry for interrupting. In high school though, there was not a lot of gay guys.
No. There were some, but I feel like I low-key like hated on them. Because they were like, the people that were out, they were like overly like, not overly, they were just like feminine. They were like confident with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like, I don't know, like in high school, I was like, that's like, I'm like, you're doing too much. But that was just me. I don't know. I guess just because I wasn't out yet and I was still like insecure. Even though like everybody knew, I think after 10th grade, everybody knew I was gay. And I think that's when I like came out to like just friends. But not came out, but they were like literally like, you're gay, right? And they kept on doing it. I guess at one point I was like, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
But yeah, and then just like I think the ending of that album, just the whole album, but then the ending, she has a song called Let It Be. And then just like, I don't know, I think after that I just kind of got like some like peace and I was like, yeah, I think I like this. I like what she's talking about, how she's living her life. I'm gonna just do that. Because honestly, before, like, even like 2 years before, like in 8th grade, I dated that girl that you talked about earlier
Oh, yeah.
a little bit. And
Yeah.
then even then I was like literally like in my head, I was like, I mean, I like boys, but like I think I'm gonna just marry her, just deal with it. I'm gonna be like, I literally like was in my head, I was like, I think I'm gonna cheat a couple times just so like I can have experiences with boys and that'll like, but then like
That's sad though.
it
And
is.
the fact that
Especially like in 8th grade,
no, bro.
like even
yeah.
like that young when you're like thinking like that.
Yeah.
Not even, wait, no, 8th grade. That was 7th grade, so even younger. Because that was like when we saw John Evans.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
That is so crazy though. The way that you were thinking that though, like those scenarios of like, yeah, I'm gonna just like marry her because
yeah. I'm like, damn, I haven't even like, I still got like 6 more years of school left. Like, I'm already thinking about like how I'm gonna live the rest of my life, like closeted.
Yeah. Honestly,
But-
that's so sad if you think about it though. That's
Yeah.
a little bit like,
But I feel like it's better now, especially like, just since it's like so open. I mean, there's like a lot of things challenging it right now, just like with the conservative wave or whatever.
yeah.
But I feel like we're all still here. We're all like, we're loud.
Yeah.
And I think it's easier for like younger people because there's literally like, I don't know, I feel like I see kids all the time, like even young, like around the age of 10 and they're already like confident. And I think it also depends on like, I guess like the environment, but also their parents. Cause like,
Yeah. Like it's
if
okay
their parents are accepting of it, like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could be like, accept it like within yourself, but then to be like openly out like that, like at a young age too, it depends on like who you're around, if you're going to be safe around them. But
Well, that just speaks volumes of like they feel comfortable to be themselves, or like
mhm.
those negative thoughts like you were having in 7th grade. Like that is something that they wouldn't have thought about to have in their head because they feel safe. They feel like that's not.
They know
something
like
they would have to.
they have resources. They have,
Yeah.
especially
Well-
like in our community, I feel like it stems back to like the start of like the gay rights movement where like we take care of each other. There's like drag queens. I feel like drag queens literally like the term mother is used a lot,
Mm-hmm.
like especially like in the gay community. And I feel like it stems from like drag queens and like trans women and how like literally like in the like during the AIDS epidemic, they were like taking in, I guess not taking them in, but like they were helping like all like the youth like through everything that was going on, like especially like with all the homelessness and everything. They were helping everyone survive and just being strong for everyone else. And I feel like, I don't know, that's like gotten a lot broader and like open nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone just wants to like be there for each other and like no, it's okay to be like loud and proud, especially with what's happening with right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just want to make sure like the environments, like our school or home, like is good. Like we're at a safe place.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, in Greeley, I feel like we're pretty, especially since it's like a college,
Yeah.
like, town. I feel like, I don't know. Literally yesterday at work, they were talking about how, they were like, do you think we're going to have a pride section this year? And like some people, they were like, well, I hope we don't have one because then I'm probably not going to show up because I don't want to deal with like the harassment from people. Like, honestly, I didn't see it last year where people were like harassing like people at work being like, why do you have the pride section or whatever? But
Oh.
I don't know. And it kind of pissed me off that they were like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, I don't know.
Like you don't want to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just be quiet. And I was like, I don't know. I guess it speaks volume that like you don't want to, like, I don't know, a couple times a week get annoyed by just like some
That's so crazy though
homophobes.
that people are like that.
Yeah.
Like I get it to each your own like opinion, but like you do not have to spread hate. Like you can just keep quiet.
Yeah.
But
But I guess we're kind of like already into the second topic, but like it's crazy how like the current government is trying to, I guess, erase LGBT because they literally erased like all the HIV and the like LGBT plus like government sites like with information about it.
that is so crazy.
That's crazy. And then like with trying to get rid of the T out of LGBT, I like there's some websites that have the like government websites where it's just LGB now, and that pisses me off, especially because trans people are like they pioneered everything. Like we wouldn't be where we're at without trans people.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know, it's just sad, especially because I also feel like it's like within our community, it's pretty transphobic, like even within the gay community. Like there's gays that are like, yeah, we're cool and everything. It's cool to like love another man, but then when it comes to like trans people, I'm like,
Yeah, I do. I have seen that where it's like, um, they're like female to male or male to female, and it's like, um, they're like, oh, well, you're not actually gay then if you're like being with this gender. But it's like, that's
it's not part of our. I don't know. I don't know how people can think like that,
yeah.
especially like that are like us.
Yeah,
Stuff.
like if labels, like I honestly just feel like labels be doing too much sometimes. Like just like love whoever you love.
Mhm.
Like if that helps you, cool. Like if you like using labels to like identify yourself, then that's cool too. But just like it causes a lot of stress and like tension and like a lot of judgment for people to say stuff.
Mhm.
Um. So yeah.
Yeah, that pisses me off. I don't know how like. I guess just as a gay person, you could hate on trans people because like you have all those people to thank, like Marsha P. Johnston. I did a project on her like a couple years ago where I like made a sculpture of her head.
Really?
Like I learned a lot about her and then like just like how she was there at Stonewall and she kind of like set up that whole movement. There's like people say that she threw the first like kind of like metaphorical brick at Stonewall because she was just like she was so out and proud. She was like she didn't care what people thought, and it's like she had a pretty tragic story, but she did so much for us, and I just think it's so dehumanizing to like the trans community to
Yeah.
kind of hate on them like that, especially because like
And just like they already go through so much.
they're going through so much, and they're not doing anything. Like I've never just like been out seeing a trans person and been like, well, that's gonna affect me for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, I guess the only thing where that like I don't know, it's just like their gender. If you don't like it, well, cool, you don't have to date them. They're not. It's like they act like they're forcing them to like. You don't have to be friends with trans people. You just have to
Be
not
like
bother
respectful.
them. Be respectful. Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the T should stay in LGBT, and honestly, move it to the front because they added, like, when was this? It was after the like AIDS epidemic too, where they added the L to the beginning of LGBT, because it used to be I think just gay, lesbian, trans, or gay, lesbian, queer, like how they would refer to the community. But then, like after that, like because of like the solidarity that the like lesbian community showed to the gay community during all of that, they're like, y'all deserve to be at the front of it. So that's like,
See, I didn't even know that.
yeah, that's why I think the T should stay. But yeah, I say do better. Stop embarrassing yourselves, especially if you're like in our community. Like, spread love, appreciate the people that came before us that helped us get to where we are.
Advocate, like, even if you're not like trans yourself, like, be loud and advocate for your friends that are.
It shows so much. It speaks so much. Just even doing the smallest thing, like posting a link to somewhere, like just, I don't know, just showing your support, just in any way. You don't have to go out and like, I don't know, protest every weekend. You don't have to go speak in front of people. You don't have to, literally just like the smallest things, like support.
Yeah, it could be even like the smallest thing of like wearing a pin or wearing a bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're getting close to the end of the episode. And I think every episode I'm going to start asking a guest this question. And I want to see what you have to say. And the question is, what is embarrassing to you?
Good question, Cesar. Embarrassing. I just feel like sometimes I tend to like literally blab when I'm chatting with a stranger that I meet.
Yeah.
And like literally I feel like I like black out. Like I'm just talking.
You forget.
Yeah.
You just don't even know how long you've been going for.
The way that things come out of my mouth and I'm like, oh, I just said that.
Yeah.
And I could tell that it felt like weird or I feel embarrassed because if they look at me a certain way or they instantly just leave.
Yeah.
I get a little embarrassed.
I don't think that's not too embarrassing. It's embarrassing like when you, I guess it's more embarrassing for the other person when they make it like awkward. Like if you don't want to talk, you could just say, or like if you're in a rush, you could just literally say like, I gotta go real quick.
Yeah. Like yeah.
I think maybe you feel that way because of like what you do for work. Like you have to like
talk all the time.
Yeah, you talk all the time, but then it's also you see the same people most of the time too.
Yeah.
Like come through your line and stuff. So.
Yeah, and after a while, see another thing like embarrassing. Like I see so many people. Like I swear I've seen people that I've known since like last year every day, but never had said a word.
Yeah.
So then when there's moments where it's quiet or like the card reader's like rebooting and we're waiting like 2 minutes, it's just silent because it's like, but it's awkward and embarrassing because I'm like, we've known each other for like a year.
Yeah.
And never have said a word.
It's also like you did this today. You did this earlier today with like 2 people too, where you like you don't know their name, but you talk to them all the time. You're all like, "What's his name?" And then the other girl, where I asked because a couple of weeks ago too, when you were like you didn't know her name and you were like asking me, we were trying to figure out how to find out what her name is. Even today, I asked you, I was like, "Did you ever figure out her name?" And you were like, "Still no."
Yeah.
You know, we're having like such a friendly conversation, like y'all have been
like
besties.
Yeah. And that guy today, that was embarrassing when I was like, "Oh, do you still work at Walmart?" And he was like, "How do you know I work at Walmart?" I was like, "Oh." I was like, me embarrassed.
Seen you. Do you think you've seen him at Walmart? Or did
No, I have.
Oh, okay. I
have. But see, how embarrassing, because I'm like, has he even ever told me? Or am I just reminiscent from when I had seen his at Walmart?
Because what I thought when he said that, like, wait, when he was like, wait, how do you know where I'm from? I thought like maybe somebody was like talking shit about him to you, and you were like, that's how I know he works at Walmart. But no.
That's a little embarrassing.
A little. I think everything is embarrassing. I don't know. I thought I did. Was that
embarrassing too?
I thought I did something there. Yeah.
You thought you ate.
It's like I thought I did that thing like
a loop.
In like shows when they like.
Oh,
like
in reference the title.
Yeah, they reference it like in The Walking Dead when they're like, and we're The Walking Dead, and you're like everyone in the audience is like, he just said the thing. He just said the thing.
I've never seen The Walking Dead.
I just had that moment. It's like.
Or like in songs, or like in songs when they say the song title.
Yeah, but I feel like that's in every song. I feel like in songs it's more like surprising like that when they don't say or at least I guess in songs it is surprising, but when they don't say it in the chorus, when they say it like in the verse, like the title of the song, like in Lord's album Melodrama, she has a song called The Louvre. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't say it like during the bridge, but she says it just during the second verse. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, every time it comes up, she's like, damn, she did that. She's like, she only said the Louvre once.
Yeah. Like, they just have to say it once and it hits.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that's our time for today. I enjoyed talking to you. We should do it again. Guys, I'm going to have Liz on again. Like, honestly, pretty often. And right now we're going to stay to, like, pretty short episodes. Like, maybe about 30 minutes. But after episode 5, I'm going to just keep going till we're done. I guess we're here for, like, 2 hours. Like, damn, I'm not going to listen to a 2-hour episode.
Oh, my God.
But, I don't know. I think it'd be fun. Because, honestly, I listen to, like, 3-hour long episodes. Longer sometimes.
I don't think I can.
No.
Well, I'm a liar.
Especially, like, in the background.
I'm a liar. I like listen to like Trish. Like I love.
Yeah.
Cause dude, the way she be talking, bro, it's like she's with you.
Yeah.
So it's like funny.
It's like friendly. It's just like a conversation.
Yeah.
It's like you're there. You're just like the quiet friend that doesn't really.
You're like the mute friend.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah. You just brought it back around to the beginning of the episode.
But this was really fun, and I'm glad I was on it. Yeah. And I hope I'm returned back.
You'll be back for sure. I like we ban you. They're like, what happened to?
They're like,
to Liz?
do not put Liz on the podcast. They're like, thumbs down. Please.
I started a poll. I do a poll. I'm like, do y'all guys want Liz back? It's all no.
They're like, her voice is annoying. Please don't.
Honestly, yeah, guys, let us know if my voice is annoying too.
Yeah, like let me know any bad comments. Like, please be rude. No, don't be rude. Actually.
No, yeah, bullying works.
It actually does, guys.
Bullying works. So let us know, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks. Well, I'll be back. Liz will be back soon, but I'll be back in 2 weeks, guys, with another episode, with another guest, and I hope you guys will join me. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, that's the only thing I have right now, but it's Everything Embarrassing Pod. If you guys just want updates on when I post, it's going to be every 2 weeks, so it's not as frequent. But then you guys could listen on Spotify, Podbean. I'm going to have Apple Podcasts and YouTube coming soon, but that was so confusing. I was like about to crash out like these past couple of days because
you've been
like just setting all of this up is like hard, especially the mics. I almost crashed out with the mics yesterday because we were supposed to film yesterday, but I couldn't figure out the mics. So then I just went out and I spent like $200 on other equipment. But
yeah, you're about to return.
Yeah, I'm gonna return like half of it, but these ones work. Let us know if we sound good too. Like if it's crispy. If we sound perfect.
If it's really nice and crispy and juicy for you. Yeah.
But I hope you guys listen to me. I don't know how to say it. I was about to say, I hope I see you guys again. Like, they're not even going to see us.
But, like, you wish you could see us.
You guys wish. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, like.
Y'all wish you could be here in this room with us.
Like, this lip gloss shade I'm wearing. Perfection.
Yeah.
Cesar's too.
Mine.
He has like a cherry one.
My lips are moist.
They're
right
chapped
now.
actually.
All crusty. That's where the crispiness is coming from the chapped lips. But yeah, guys, we'll see you guys soon. We'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye. Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.